Welcome to the 12th narrated PowerPoint video about writing for Bioproducts and Biosystems Engineering class BBE 4023 Process Control and Instrumentation. This PowerPoint presentation provides suggestions and guidelines for writing an executive summary for your Great Ideas Incorporated proposal. At a Bioproducts and Biosystems Engineering Advisory Board subcommittee meeting, the issue of writing was discussed. One of the interesting things two advisory board members with industry experience said was that writing an executive summary or short summary memo is harder than writing a 100-page report. Their reasoning was that with a long report, they could include everything. With an executive summary or a one-page memo, they had to pick and choose what to include and what to exclude. Every word that was included in a summary or short memo becomes more important because there is a limit. The following presentation outlines recommendations for writing an executive summary to sell an idea in an article by Bill Reichert. Reichert's article was written for someone with a business plan looking for investors for a new business or product. A copy of the article is on the course website in the writing section at the top. You're encouraged to read it rather than rely only on my interpretation and summary. One of the concepts behind this writing-intensive assignment is that if you have a great idea, but you cannot convince your supervisor or co-workers that your idea is worth considering, it is a missed opportunity. Not all ideas are great ones, but for you to be successful in your career, you need to have some good ideas and be able to present them in a manner that they get listened to. One of the things I like about Reichert's article is the importance of creating the right impression, selling your idea and being direct. An executive summary is short. For your proposal, the executive summary will be 1 page or less. Summaries are very important because management will commonly make decisions based on what they read in the executive summary. So it is critical that you effectively communicate the current or future compelling need and your solution in the executive summary. Reichert says you have to sell the idea rather than just describe it. There is a saying that you never get a second chance to make a first impression, and the executive summary is often what creates that first impression. You want to try to write your executive summary in a way that readers will be intrigued and want to hear more. So Reichert says, don't try to explain the whole idea. Convey its essence and energy. Convey your enthusiasm for the idea. Be clear and compelling. This might be hard for some of you. Push yourself if selling your ideas is hard for you. Selling your ideas may be easy for some of you. If you find it easy to put ideas out there and try to convince others that yours is the best one, an executive summary is a place for you to shine. You want to write an executive summary that clearly communicates the essence of your proposed automated system in a way that makes your reader feel compelled to support the idea. Whether you find writing an executive summary easy or hard, Reichert has some suggestions on how to write the executive summary. Reichert suggests leading your executive summary with the most compelling statement you can come up with about your idea. Reichert wants you to grab the reader's attention and be direct and specific about your proposed system. Reichert suggests that you try to communicate the problem and how important it is to solve the problem using your proposed solution. He also suggests that you describe how your solution will help the customer be more successful. Here are some reasons for installing automated process control systems. After presenting a compelling problem, you need to present your solution. You need to write it in common terms that non-engineers will understand and make it clear how your system solves the problem. Avoid using acronyms and jargon because you won't have space to define complex terms. Again, Reichert is writing this for people pitching business plans, but I think that the concepts work well for your proposals. Reichert suggests that you clearly describe the market for your proposed system. Give the market size and potential. This is important for managers and potential investors considering your idea. It is important to include this information in proposals that managers may use to decide whether to fund development of the proposed system. Reichert's article was written for people seeking investor funding for a new business or product that they want to develop. Your proposal will be used in a similar way. So you will also want to describe the competitive advantage your solution provides and the benefits users will get by buying and using your system. Other things Reichert recommends when selling a business plan to an investor would be the business model, which describes how the business will be able to make money and be successful. People pitching business plans can also describe the team of people they are working with, the financial projections and the funding needed to get the new business up and running. Finally, they ask for the funding to implement the business plan. You will not need to cover these last few items in your executive summary. So here is what I want you to do. Your executive summary should be 1 page or less. It will follow the cover page. It will be after the table of contents if you include a table of contents. In your executive summary, you want to sell your proposal by describing a compelling problem that your proposed control system will help users solve. You want to share your enthusiasm for your exceptional process control system. Also, give a clear description of the market for your control system. Finally, give an outline of your recommended solution. Do not get into the details of your system. Your final proposal is due at 4 p.m. on the last day of instruction this semester. You will submit your proposal electronically through Moodle. Your proposal should be roughly 4,400 to 6,600 words long, which will be about 10 to 15 pages of text. Take the sections you have submitted and blend them together into one complete proposal. Be sure to include a spec sheet for the sensor you recommend using and a spec sheet for the actuator that you have selected. Here is the grading rubric for the final proposal. Again, you are encouraged to make sure that you have something for each topic. Notice that the executive summary is worth 10 points. Please take a moment to write down any questions you might have about writing your proposal executive summary.